What's up, healers? What's going on with y'all? Hope y'all had an amazing day on purpose. Watching the replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay in the comments. The way you know you're watching the replay is when you look up, your live red box won't be there. If you're new, meaning you've never watched any of our lives before, go ahead and put new in the comments. And if you're watching us live, go ahead and put hashtag HSK in the comments. And go ahead and drop a clock because every day we are reclaiming our time. My name is Katia Green. That's my lovely wife, Stephanie Green. And we make up KSK. We are your transformational mentors, also known as the superheroes of self-care. We help wounded healers activate their inner superhero, aka their inner child, so they can live a bold, fun, and free life. So this week we are talking about um, self-care being fun. And today's topic we're talking about your transformational journey can be fun. You want to start off, Steph, or you want me to start off?
You can start off.
Okay. So, a lot of times, you know, when we talk about healing, when we talk about transformation, when we talk about change, when we talk about um, going in a different direction than what you're taught, when we talk about breaking generational curses, when we talk about um, breaking myths or breaking strongholds, family strongholds that don't do us any good. A lot of times it's tough. And I think a lot of times it's tough because people try to do it alone, or they have people in their current circle that they can't trust, or trying to keep them this way from actually changing. Um, so we just want to share with y'all some ways that your transformational journey can be fun. And I'm going to share with you my personal journey. I'm not going to go through my whole story, but I'm going to talk to you about my transformation journey. When did it click for me? Um, if you follow me, you know my story, where I grew up. Grew up in DC without my mom and dad. I was raised by my grandma. She died 4 months before I graduated high school. But through my adult life is where um, my transformation began. Um, it was me laying on the floor, um, looking at myself in the mirror, and I had one of those long mirrors. So I know you like, how you look at yourself in the mirror on the floor? So, uh, it, so, um, and I didn't recognize who I was. Um, and I was like, you know what, I gotta do something better. I'm staying with my ex, living in a second bedroom, denying myself of, true healing, and I didn't recognize who I was. Um, so what did it for me was I started reading a book called Miracle Morning. Like I was reading that book and following the steps and writing and doing everything. And it really started helping me. I started listening to my affirmations. I started changing. But my transformational journey wasn't all like initially my journey was because that's where I was in life. But when I started healing, when I started, you know, affirming that inner child by doing things that once made me happy, like dancing. I love to dance. When I started getting back out and dancing, when I started playing basketball again for recreation, I started um, doing things that activated my inner child. And a lot of times we get so caught up in people saying, oh, you're childish when you play video games, or you childish when you do things that you did when you were a kid. What they're really saying is stop being happy and be an adult. That's really what you're saying. You should never strip yourself of your inner child. That is who you are. Hey, Aunt Tammy, we miss you too. Hey, Tatisha, you should never strip yourself of your inner child. Think about it. When we stop doing things that made us happy, that's when we became the most depressed, the most down. We when when we got back. How many of you put in the comments? I want you to put a hand raise if you've done something ever in life that you stopped doing and you did it. You was like, man, I don't know why I stopped doing this, but I'm glad I'm doing it again. Put a hand emoji if you ever did that. For me, recently it was skating. Like I was out here, I bought me some skates, and I'm literally skating again. And I'm like, man, I remember when I used to go to the roller skating rink as a teenager in middle school and hang out and have fun. I remember my school trips to the skating rink with my class. Like it was fun. Like your transformational journey is literally getting back to doing things that made you happy while releasing and dealing with the traumas that caused you to get away from that. So you can literally do that simultaneously. Will there be some some hits like you like, ooh, that hurt. Like when you going back to reliving some of the things that caused trauma in your life or caused you, yes. But you don't have to wait to the end once the release is over to really start having fun on your journey. I started having fun on my journey when I started doing things again that made me happy while going to therapy. And if you have a, I would say most therapists would encourage you to get back to the things that you love to do, even while you in therapy. And, so I want to hear what you got to say, Steph. Your thoughts.
No, I agree. Your healing journey doesn't have to suck all the time. Yes, we're not discouraging, or we're not perpetuating that parts of your healing journey aren't going to suck, because they are. Unlearning the stuff you've been indoctrinated with is going to be hard. The realization that some of the things that you were taught and die hard believed in is not true, or just not, it's limiting. I won't say not, some of it's absolutely false, but some of it is truly limiting. And when I mean limiting, it's like limiting and where of like your mindset. And then your mindset is truly the first step. Freeing your mindset is truly one of the first steps you can do to really get to where you want to go. So yes, parts of that, absolutely. But it's not all of that, though. That's only a small part. I think it's important to note that, like Atia said, there are ways that you can have so much fun. You're just learning to love yourself again, or become the person that you once were before you lost it, maybe in something. Maybe you lost it in a person, or like a significant other, or maybe you lost yourself, focusing on being a mom. And when you start to get back to that person before, you're like, wow, I miss her. I liked her. She was lit. Like that's fun. It's like rediscovering you. It's like your bestie, like your long lost bestie. Like, hey girl, I missed you. You may not even realize how much you missed your bestie until you saw your bestie again. It's like that. And then it's just fun learning, or learning the new you. Because when you're going through your transformational journey, like there are some things about the old you that you're going to want to keep. The stuff that's good, the stuff that might have been stifled by life, you're going to want to keep those. And there are some things that you might want to get rid of, or you might have to get rid of because they just weren't healthy and they're not conducive to the new you and the lifestyle that you're trying to work towards or grow to build towards. And so it's going to be fun, like discovering new things that you enjoy. That's always fun. Especially if you're an adventurous person, you like to explore, you like to learn new things. Like that's one of the most fun parts of your journey, is getting to know that. I'll use me, the Stephanie. What does the new Stephanie like? What is, she used to like this, but now, does it still work? Okay, well, it doesn't work. So what can we do in its place? And then you just explore and try new things and be like, okay, well, that didn't work. Oh, well, that worked. Let's do it again. You know, it just doesn't. It's so fun. Like parts of it can be so fun. Um, just to really just explore and live and feel so free. It's truly a freeing feeling. To me, that's fun, just to be free, open minded, and be willing to explore and just learn. Um, I think it's fun. You're less likely to be offended. You're less likely to think that everything's against you. You're just being able just to take things in a much better stride, because you're able to see the big picture. Um, I like it. It's definitely opened my eyes to a whole new world that maybe I wasn't quite open to see. Um, and so I'm grateful that I was able to go through my experiences that led me to where I am now.
And that is one of the biggest things that set Stephanie and I apart with our program that we're creating. Um, Not quite yet to release the name and what it's about, but just know that we're excited about what we're creating. Um, but I'm enjoying, and it's just the joy of when you're on your journey. It's like the joy of seeing somebody else go through that journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always think military, like having a battle buddy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like your journey is like a big video game. Like your transformational journey is a big video game, and what level are you on? And it's like the end goal is to really be able to enjoy life and have fun freely for whatever that is for you. Like I think more people would heal and get on their transformational journey faster if they knew that it wasn't all just painful. And that's what Stephanie and I come in. That's what sets Stephanie and I apart from uh, a lot of the other gurus in this industry is that we show you how to transform in a fun manner while still getting the healing that you need to release whatever you need to release to live a bold, fun, and free life. Um, like we're gonna stretch you. You're gonna be stretched through our coaching program. You're gonna side eyes in our coaching program. We're gonna hold you accountable, but we're also going to show you fun ways to get to the same goal. I'm an activity person. I love doing activities. I love but you get to the same goal. Like you get to the same goal. Even in all my groups when I was working in the schools with my kids, we always did some type of activity. And I learned more about my clients through an activity, through coloring, through drawing than I would ever learn through an assessment. You need certain assessments to get demographic and certain information, but when you start really helping them dig up, I learned so much about a kid. I'm like, that's why so and so treat women the way they treat women at a young age. It showed me through an activity. Hey, hey sis, it showed me through an
I'm,
activity.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I
When you say, "Hey, Siri thought you was my computer thought you was talking to it,"
Oh,
that's all. I
it's
was like,
so
it just
cute.
muted everything. I was like, yeah, "Go away."
Yeah. Hey, yep. So let me not say that. But healing your transformational journey does not have to be totally painful. Like we're not here to paint this like picture like Steph said, but it can be fun. If you watch a live, name some things that you love to do that is totally fun. Like you feel so free. You forget you got kids. You forget everything, and I don't mean in a negative way. I'm just like you just in your zone. Like name some things that you used to do or currently do that make you feel that way. Comment below whether you're watching live or the replay. We need to make a list of those things.
Mhm.
And I dare you, I challenge you. If you're not doing anything on that list, pick one and do it, and report back to me how you felt after doing it. You might discover, like, yeah, I used to like that in my 20s, but I don't like that now. But some stuff, like skating, for me, I keep saying skating because I'm like, I need new skates. I need a good skate. Because now, even though I loved it back then, now I have a whole new love. Like, I was excited, but I got a new love. I'm like, now I need to get the right wheels. I need to get this. I want to take class. Like, I got a new hype for it. Even though it was something that brought joy to me back then, I got a new joy for it. It's like on a whole nother level. And that's why I say your transformational journey is nothing but a big video game. How do you want to create your transformational journey? How do you want to create your journey? What does your life video game look like? What does your life video game look like? That's your journey. It's your journey. My journey is where I am right now. I'm on the level of um discovering old loves. That's where I'm at. That's my level. I'm on the level on my video game. So you're gonna see me with my you controlling. I'm controlling myself, and I'm skating, and I'm dancing. I'm learning new dances. Um, I'm trying some new food that my wife tried to get me to try. So I'm discovering old love while embracing new loves. That's the level I'm on. So what would you call your journey right now? What is your video game? What are you doing in your video game? Remember, you are the controller of your game. What are you controlling, Steph? What would you call this level in your video game of life?
Um, glow up level. I'm about to defeat the boss
Okay.
in my business. I'm about to be boss level. But I think it's so much fun, even just to watch you in your transformational journey. Like just to see you try things and think you're like, well, I wouldn't have picked it, but because I wanted to do it or I wanted to eat it, you did it anyways, and you were like, this is actually good. And like some of that stuff you incorporated now into like things that you eat. Like you go out, like you over there, and you be like, oh yeah, I know what that is, and you like order it, which is cool. It's been really cool to see. It's been
But
fun.
you also said one of the key things you said in the beginning was people who are on their transformational journey, you have to be open minded
You do.
because you're gonna have to let some stuff go that used to be fun that ain't good for you no more. And I think that's the thing that holds people back is you know those little weights on the balloons.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all got some weights of life, and you can't move up to the next level that you want. You see it because you're not ready to let go. They look like friends. They look like relatives. They look like old habits. Whatever it is for you. I can't tell you what your weight of life is. That first line just made me.
I know. I had to cover our faces for that. Hold on. It's good lord. These damn carrots. This level is called invitation only. Yes, queen. That means she's setting boundaries without even reading the rest. Yes, you're setting boundaries because I am very being very specific with who I allow access to me in my life. People don't have respect for boundaries, and I used to let that slide because of who they were, mama, daddy, sister, etc. Not anymore. Everybody don't deserve to see me in my process. Oh my God, yes. Part of being open is being willing to set healthy boundaries. And if those boundaries are consistently crossed, is to let people, be willing and able to let people go. That's one of the things of being open, is being open to new possibilities, new opportunities, be willing to let go dead weight. And that may include people. Be open to new concepts, thoughts, ideas, ideals, things that you've been taught, learning like mind blown. You have to be willing to accept those things and unpack some of your biases.
Mm.
That's a conversation for another day. But being open, those are some things you have to be willing to do. Yes, come through invitation. Yes, invite only.
And that's honestly, I totally agree. Um, and I think that level is encompassed with my level because to embrace old loves that are peaceful, old loves that are healthy, things that I let go because life and people. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all let go of some stuff that was good for you because you was worried about what people was gonna say about you. I don't want to look like no nerd. I don't want to look, So you let go of reading. You let go of going to museums. You let go of going to uh, these art shows. Maybe you like art shows because you was like you let go of it. So when you let go of that, you let go of you. Some of y'all hung yourself on a hanger in your closet, and who you show every day is not you.
Mm.
You put you down to pick up somebody to please somebody else. When are you gonna pick you back up? This your life, but you're not living it because you're living somebody else's life through their rules, through their regulations, through their direction. I feel you with the invitation only, and that right there is powerful. I
Excuse me.
feel you with the invitation only because everybody not welcome, especially when you. For me, that's huge because I literally went through therapy. I really healed. I really dealt with my stuff. I'm still dealing with some things, you know, but I'm not on the down end of my journey. I'm on the up end of my journey, still kind of like working through some things. I did not go through all that hurt, all that pain, and I did not go through all of those fun activities with my counselor that helped me through because I had fun going through my journey. Even though it was a little painful, I still had fun. To just let anybody in your life, how you just going, you go through all of this to heal yourself, but you still let anybody in your life. Now, invitation only. I'm with you, Netta. I love that. I love it. Everybody's not going to understand why they're not invited. Like, we're
No,
about to embark on a journey soon, we will share that everybody won't be welcome. And I'm okay with that. People ain't gonna understand because people don't see that they do anything wrong. Because we live in this world where people they think they can do whatever and say whatever they want to people. Uh, don't call people, don't check on them, don't do nothing. Everybody is in their own world. As soon as they not invited to something, they in their feelings. But you in your own world. How do you expect to be included in somebody else's life when you don't even include yourself in their life? You just over there doing your own thing, but hey, I want an invitation to the party. Hey, I want an invitation to your new home. Hey, I want tickets to your event for free.
turn it down. They say
Yeah,
they were invited. People did
right.
that at our wedding too.
Yeah,
Just to
they just want to say they was invited and just be like, no, I
damn
can't.
near harassed us for an invite. I was like, I'm not coming.
Right. But I
You
don't
want
understand. Like, I personally would never expect an invitation as nobody's special day if I'm not actively in their life. And I don't mean you got to call somebody 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 when it's a leap year. But dang, like once or twice a month, like you can't check on somebody. I don't get offended because people be like, well, you don't call me either, but I'm not the one mad because I wasn't invited to something either. I see people all the time have events, hang out, go places, and I just like have a good time, be safe. If I don't call them and we not on that level, why would I feel be in my feelings that day I didn't get an invite? You know. But that's all. That's somebody that's not either not on their journey, or they on the low. They on this end of their journey, still working through some things. But I tell you what, when you heal and really go through your transformation journey, it's so much fun. I still have fun because I was having fun with my wife. I was hanging out. We were doing things, and sometimes you release stuff and let stuff go in the midst of you having fun, and you didn't even realize it. So you was like, "Oh wow, that don't even bother me no more." Like everything is not going to be something you got to go through. Some stuff you just gonna like, you know what, it ain't worth it.
That's true.
Like it was so. By the time I started working on things, I had released them. Like you know what, that person did. Like I'm just letting it go, and I felt it in my
Yeah,
spirit. Like I didn't need to go through it. I'm just like sometimes we just so used to holding on to pain, and then it ain't even pain. It's just comfort for right now, at that point. I was like, does it really bother me? No, I just feel like it, you know. But there's some stuff I did have to go through and release. But I feel so much better now. We just came on today to let you know that your transformational journey is not can be fun. You can have a lot of fun discovering new things, meeting new people, hanging out. Like I'm working on this thing of being open to meet new people, and genuinely meet them and not be scarred from so that's something that I'm working through. And I don't need a group of people. I don't need thousands of people in my corner, but it's nice to have a friend, a genuine friend that will pour into you just as much as you pour into them, that will check on you like you. It's not a tit for tat, but it should be reciprocal. It should be regular. It should be regular. There are some people that I haven't texted in over 2 years and asked me if I heard from them. No, I
ooh,
have not.
right. The phone goes both ways. Just like right, and people forget that. Like you ain't hit me up. You never thought to check with me, make sure I was okay. Like
Right.
especially if the first person's been doing all the initiating, and then you stop initiating. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about, well, I didn't reach out. Like the same person who always reaches out to you doesn't. You didn't at least reach out and be like, dang, I noticed that you hit me up. You didn't hit me up this time. What happened? I had somebody hit me up on Facebook. They was like, you weren't active. Are you okay? Wait, just noticed. Here's a word. People want to party with you, but don't want to labor with you. You and
Mm.
support you through the process. That's a word. Like I just let a person go because she told me she didn't want to read my post about my health, but then was mad I
Wow.
blocked her. I thought I helped her by blocking her. She told me I needed to stop posting so much because it's depressing. It's my outlet. So if you don't want to see it, then goodbye. That's not a friend because your friends, especially if you're religious, your friend should be there to support you and pray with you and be there with you during your ups and your downs. They should be able to celebrate your wins with you, and they should be able to be in the trenches with you when you need a little bit of assistance. And that's the problem. You generally have people who only want to deal with you at the superficial level when things are happy. But on the flip side, you have people who only want to deal with you because you're miserable and they're miserable at the time too. And then when you no longer become miserable, then they don't like that. I think that's what happened with old girl. The one you always says, I wonder what happened. That will never not be wild. I think there's something to that one. Homeschooling was fine when I was 20. Homeschooling
And
was
that's a
fine
lot of
when we
people.
let that broke deadbeat nigga. She was happy. Oh, you're so happy. You're happy. Like she knew that man. She knew that man won't shit. But the second I'm in a happy, healthy relationship, they
But
like
yeah, that happened to me too.
it. Yep.
People would stop talking to me when I found like when my trash life was equivalent to their trash life or below it. As soon as I met a woman that actually cared about me, we started spending time together, hanging out, and everything. Was when people stopped coming around. They don't want to see you happy for real, cause they not happy. Half
Right.
of this world is miserable.
Yeah.
But as the superheroes of self care, Stephanie and I are bringing fun, and non-traditional twists to self-care and transformational healing. We're excited about our program is coming out. The touches are being we're getting closer and closer to launch day. I believe in taking your time, and I what I'm saying is we doing this thing like how Big Mama on soul food, the food they made. I'm not talking about the health version of it. We're not talking about that, but that food took time, cutting up the greens and like it took time. We ain't doing no processed microwave things. So this process for us has been a long journey, but when we launch it, I know it's gonna be fire. Um, and right now we know who our target audience is, so therefore we're like identifying people, what I'm saying, and connecting with people, and if you're a business owner watching, that's important. Knowing who your target audience is. That's a part of journey. Business had transformational journeys as well. We're going through one right now. And some of it's fun, some of it's not fun.
Yeah. Yep. And the
Um,
same process of letting go of things that you thought worked. And you're like, dang, I really love that. But
yep.
speaking of fun, and I want to let y'all know, while it's still on sale, we still have some tickets available for our paint and sip next month. That is Saturday, September 20th. This is a triple threat event that you don't want to miss. You want to make sure that you're in there, okay? One, it's us, duh, like hello. And
September
then,
17th.
oh, sorry, you're right. The 20th of August got me. That's right. September 17th. Everything else I said was true. You don't want to miss
Yep.
it, and you want to be there. September 17th. Thank you. It's teamwork. It's a triple threat because one, it's an awesome event that duh, we're gonna be there and we're hosting it. Like anything we host, it's always fun. One. Two, that's gonna be Katia's going or welcome back celebration, which means between now and the 17th, she'll be back home and we'll be able to celebrate that virtually together. So don't be in our inboxes asking when she coming. That's all you get. Okay? Two, and my
Don't be
birthday.
in my inbox either.
I said won't be in our inboxes. Our
Uh,
inboxes asking. And my birthday is September 7th. So we're celebrating. It's a Virgo turn up. So definitely make sure you get in there. The tickets are on sale until I remind you Friday. Tickets are on sale between now and Thursday because that's when our anniversary is. It's an anniversary sale. 6 years we celebrate. I mean, on Thursday we'll celebrate 6 years of marriage. I was gonna say something else and I'm in mine. And so we're taking 6% off. Wait a minute. 6% off in honor of that. And so you have till really it should be anyways 3 p.m. Central Standard Time because that's the time zone in which we live in. And we got married. It was 3 p.m. Where we lived. It was Eastern. So that's when
should
it.
be 2 p.m., but we
I
can work it
know.
out.
I know. I said that. I was like, well, this based off the
Huh?
time zone we
That's not
reside.
mine. Somebody left.
It's based on the time zone that we currently reside, and that's why I was like, damn. So y'all get an extra hour. Ooh. So go ahead and snag up your tickets. We do take Zelle, Afterpay, and Zezzle to break up your payments. Somebody was
I'm
able
going to
not Zelle, Zezzle. It's disease and it's Zezzle. Oh Lord, let me shut up. Zezzle. This is what happens when I don't take my happy stack. My words get all mixed up. My words all discombobulated. My focus.
because
Zezzle.
you're going to be in your inbox like, I don't see Zelle because it ain't
Zezzle.
there.
Zezzle. It's on the website. If you can't use the website for it, don't inbox me. So Cash App, Zelle, Venmo. But you can use PayPal. I know people have certain PayPal accounts has allowed them to break up their payments as well. That's a new thing that PayPal is offering to some people. And then I was able to use PayPal on somebody else's website and split tender if I needed to. So if you got like, sometimes you get paid on this card, you can split it that way. So there are definitely options to break up your payment because I understand it can be hefty. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. We did keep the Zodiac options for those who missed the Zodiac. But we also have 9 other options if you didn't look at the book yet. Um, oh, let me see. Hold on.
It's gonna be lit.
We had a hard time deciding personally. Like, I'll probably do some more for myself, do like a little date night, la la la, because these are awesome. So this is one of the options available, and
That's
it's
the
like a
shoe
sneaker
drip.
trip. Yeah, so we have some high heels for your service members. We got some boots. We've got some drinks. Y'all like to read, drink a wine. Like, there's all kinds of options there.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone,
I
y'all.
can do a screen share if you want.
Oh, you can?
Hey, hold on. Let me get to the website. I sure can.
Oh yeah, we can do a screen share. Y'all
All
get to
right.
see the
Hey,
website?
SK. So you're going to go to Hey SK Love Shop dot
That's fire.
we're only going to share that. Okay. So this, can you see? I'm looking
No,
on.
not yet.
Okay.
I can. Oh, there we go.
All right, so this is the homepage. When you go to see the top www.heyskloveshop.com, this is the homepage that you're going to see. Okay, this looks a little different from your mobile device, but it's a similar concept. On the mobile device, instead of these listed, you're going to see like a little 3 lines, and then you're going to click that. Okay, so from the homepage, you want to scroll on down, and you're going to look for this collection. This collection resides on our homepage. Okay, recharge and reclaim virtual lounge events. Okay, we're gonna keep that our lounge stuff will stay there. Okay, in there, because there's so many options, ignore that. But you've got your options for your speech bubble. You're gonna pick your sign. You're gonna pick your I don't know why I did that. And then you're gonna pick your t-shirt size. You're gonna want to make sure you give us your email so you can get a little something. Okay. I'm gonna
See,
hit
this is
X
your first
because
time ordering five
right.
dollars off.
I'm gonna hit X because I don't need my own email. Okay, but you're gonna put in your email and then you're gonna hit subscribe. Okay. 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 So that's an option there, and then you can pick your zodiac sign from there. And because there's too many options, that's why it's broken up that way. Then you have the option for the crest as well. Um, Same thing. Let us know your.
Oh, somebody got a speech bubble.
Why is it not working? Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Why is it not working? These are my what? These are my. No, it's not my internet. Oh, wait a minute. It is my internet. Okay. Well,
It did just rain there, so.
it's been raining here for like days. So I don't know why it's not.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, my website works. I did this. Every time we add something, one of us will add it and we'll send the link to the other person to make sure it works. Like, we generally make sure it works. That's why I was like, how long? All right. So these are your options. I can make them quicker. So keep in mind that these are a white canvas on a white background. So your canvas is going to be the size, it's 8 by 11 for most of them, or 11 by 8, depending on which orient, but it's the same, like the size of a sheet of paper, give or take. But just keep in mind, you're not going to get like this tiny image or this white background, like it's going to take up the whole canvas. So you're going to add the color. That's why it looks like this, okay? So then that's your option for your sun and moon option, your happy hour option, your sneakerhead.
There
You
you
like
go,
sneakers.
Janetta said she getting the drink one.
Yes, girl. We
So
got
she
a
gonna
couple
be at
of
the happy
options.
hour.
Yes, we got heels out. We got the sneaker drip I showed you. See, as you can see, it takes up the whole canvas. It's just a white canvas on a white background. I don't ask me why they did that. They did it. You want to get some combat boots. Look, you like to drink your wine with some books. This is for you. This is summertime drink. There's another drink option if you like pina coladas, a little lemonades, whatever you want. And then we've got this one. Um, so we've got lots of great options for you to choose from. Yes, we try to choose from. So you can get in on this. I am going to be posting these to Eventbrite. That is the plan. Let me stop sharing. Which one is it in there? So definitely grab your seats while you can. One of these, I think it's Samson. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I think you showed it to me. I do. Um, So yeah, definitely grab your ticket. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yes, thank you. It's fire. Definitely get your drink on. So in that box, not only are you gonna get the canvas that you choose, we're gonna send you an exclusive T-shirt. We are working on it's exclusive for that event only, or it might be a pre-release depending on what the final. We got a couple of things we're working on, but either way, it'll be just for those for the time being. We're also gonna send you a snack. So last time we sent something sweet, something salty, and some candy, and something to drink. And for those who cannot drink or don't drink, we sent them something else in this case. What else do we send them? Oh, and everything you need. Everything you need to participate in that box. So we got your table easel, your paintbrushes, your paint palette, your apron. We even sent you a coordinating cup, like a wine cup, to pour your drink in. Lots of amazing physical benefits, as well as the experience. It's not your average paint night. Like, yeah, we're sending you a paint event. Yeah, we're sending you everything, so you don't have to really. All you need is like your water to like paint your colors, and that's really it. Really, if you want to cover the surface.
Bingo cards also.
Oh, bingo card, so we can play bingo, and we're rolling the game night. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we'll spend the first playing paint. It was fun. We just talked about the benefits, and we played some activities, and it was a lot of fun. It was relaxing. And it was a nice way for self care to unplug virtually for that time. So definitely get your tickets. Before what do we say? September. It's on the website. Read, read. But it's like September first, not first, like the first week in September, because it gives us time to us time to get stuff in, and then we have to still put everything together. Um, but it's based off of what you choose, the size of your shirt and the canvas that you choose. So there's only but so much we can do ahead of time. So just give
Right.
us time. That's why. Now, if everybody's getting the same size shirt and the same canvas, they be all stacked up. I got how many boxes? Let's go. But like I said, I can only do so much because it depends on what you select. Um, and that's all I got.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so excited, and like ending on that note is great because that is we our lounge is definitely a spot to come recharge and reclaim your time, and it's a definitely a fun way on your transformation journey. We definitely like I'm proud of what we got. I'm not knocking nobody else out there in the industry or whatever, but I know what we got is definitely unique, is definitely exclusive, is definitely a little touch. Now I know people out here do a lot of imitations, but if you see, I just know that we the original self superheroes of self care. So I'm proud of it. I'm excited. I'm excited what we got going on. Um, People ain't out here doing lounges, not in the manner that we're doing them. So our game nights are definitely thebomb.com. So I'm proud. I'm proud of my wife. I'm proud of her personal transformational journey. I'm proud of myself and my journey. And together, we are going to help 1 million wounded healers transform into healed healers over our however long it takes us. That is our mission. Our mission is to help 1 million healers, wounded healers, transform into healed healers. And we need your help to do that. So the way you can help us by getting awesome merch, getting out, and if you don't want to have it for yourself, give somebody who's on their transformational journey, whether they're using us or not. Our gear is great to have on that journey because it speaks life into them. So hoodies, t-shirts, we make custom stuff, everything. So I'm super excited. So with that being said, remember, you are the designer of your destiny. You control your future. Do something daily to get you closer to your goals. It's your girl KG. I am the K from SK. That's my lovely wife Stephanie. She's the S from SK. Y'all have an amazing, amazing, amazing day on purpose. And remember, your transformational journey can be fun.